Everyone, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you wake up in the morning? What's my blood pressure today? Is my blood sugar okay? Have you ever had those worries? I have too. Every morning, I start my day with a blood pressure monitor. Sometimes, just one number from the hospital can affect my entire mood. And when the doctor says, maybe we should add another medication, my heart sinks a little. Have you ever felt nervous at that moment? When you're pricking your fingertip to check your sugar, the medicine bags keep getting bigger, but somehow, your body doesn't feel any better. Do you relate to that frustration? I'm a 62-year-old internal medicine doctor. I've been practicing medicine for 30 years. I'm no longer working, but one day, I stumbled upon a small habit, quite by accident. It changed my life. And no, it wasn't some expensive medication. It wasn't a special treatment or a high-tech procedure. It was something simple and something you probably already have in your kitchen. Do you have vinegar at home? Yes, regular vinegar. That's it. That's what helped me regain my health. Vinegar? You might think. Isn't that just something you splash on food? That's what I thought too. But let me ask you, what if, instead of adding more medications, just one spoonful of vinegar a day could improve your health? Would you give it a try? Today, I want to share with you and with thousands of others the incredible effects of vinegar that I've witnessed through my patients. I'm going to tell you about 11 proven benefits of this simple, everyday ingredient. This isn't just an old folk remedy, science backs it, and I've seen the results with my own eyes. So if you're listening to this right now, consider yourself lucky, because these next 20 minutes could truly change your life. You might even find yourself letting go of some of those medications and reclaiming your health naturally. Would you like to join me on this journey? Wait, before we continue, please hit that subscribe button. That way, you won't miss any of the powerful health tips I'll be sharing, all to help you live a longer, healthier life. Now, let me tell you how it all began. Yes, I wore a white coat. I gave advice to patients every day. But one day, during a routine conversation about health, I realized something. I had become the patient. That day changed everything. My blood pressure, 180, fasting blood sugar, 170. My weight kept creeping up. Every morning, I woke up feeling stiff all over, like I was stuck in winter. I looked older than I felt, and every meal left me bloated with gas. My sleep? Restless and broken. As a doctor, I was embarrassed. How could I tell others how to be healthy when I wasn't taking care of myself? 1 or 2 pills had turned into 5. The number of pills kept increasing. Have you ever stopped to count how many you take each day? Those tiny pills pile up, and with them, the helplessness. You know that feeling, right? The more medicine you take, the worse your body seems to feel. You fall into a vicious cycle where your condition doesn't improve and life doesn't feel like living. It feels like surviving, barely. Then one day, I came across something by chance. It was a Japanese study on vinegar. At first, I was skeptical. How could something so simple make any difference? But the study was compelling. And it wasn't just Japan, there were studies from the US and Europe too. Scientific research from reputable universities showed vinegar's benefits. So I thought, why not try it for myself? No expensive supplements, no prescriptions. Just a glass of water and 1 spoon of vinegar before meals. That small change, it changed everything. You know those mornings when your numbers are still rising, even though you've added more medications? You collapse, only to drag yourself through another sleepless night. I was there too. But then, things started to shift. In just 1 month, my body began to change. My fasting blood sugar dropped from 160 to 125. My blood pressure went from 160/95 to 140/85. At first, I thought it was just a coincidence. But the improvements continued. My digestion improved, no more bloating after meals. I stopped waking up in the middle of the night. And the most surprising thing, I wasn't even trying to lose weight, but I lost 4 kilograms into months. My clothes fit better. I felt lighter. I thought to myself, is this really happening? I had my doubts, but my body gave me the answer. That's when I realized, after nearly 30 years as a doctor, that the best medicine I ever gave my patients wasn't medicine at all. It was daily habits. Simple ones, powerful ones. Vinegar isn't a magic pill, but it became my daily dose of healing. My mornings felt lighter, my nights calmer, my mind clearer. And so, I began recommending this vinegar habit to my patients. Just like me, they were skeptical at first. Vinegar? Really? They said, but after a month to months, they came back to my clinic with a different look on their faces. They were smiling, their blood sugar improved, their bodies felt lighter, they were sleeping better, feeling better, and for the first time in a long time, they felt hope. Friends, all change starts small. If you live the same way you did yesterday, you can't expect a different tomorrow. But if you want a better day than yesterday, this might be the small shift you need. Now, let me share with you the 11 health benefits of vinegar. I'd like to ask for just one thing before we begin. By the time this video ends, you'll realize how something as ordinary as vinegar, right there in your kitchen, can have extraordinary effects on your health. If you're someone hoping for a better day than yesterday, then you're in the right place. So please, listen closely, maybe even take notes. And if this is your first time here, welcome. If you want to stay updated with reliable health tips for your future, hit that subscribe button now. You won't regret it. Alright, let's begin. 1. The secret to stable blood sugar. If you prick your fingertips every morning, you know the anxiety of waiting for that number. I felt it too. But now, that tension has turned into hope. Why? Because vinegar, surprisingly, helps lower blood sugar. And no, this isn't just an old wives' tale. It's backed by science. A study from Arizona State University and Harvard Medical School found that taking a spoonful of vinegar diluted in water before a meal can lower post-meal blood sugar by up to 30%. Last month, I saw something incredible at my clinic. An elderly man who'd been my patient for over 20 years came in. 3 months ago, he was in agony, numbness in his fingertips, burning in his feet. Classic diabetic neuropathy. But that day he was different. The pain had eased. He said, I didn't realize vinegar could be this powerful. His medications were cut in half. His blood sugar, once at 160, was now 125. And most strikingly, his face was free of worry. Why does vinegar work so well? The secret lies in acetic acid, the main component in vinegar. It works in 3 key ways. 1. Slows down digestion in the stomach, preventing blood sugar spikes. 2. Reduces glucose production by the liver. 3. Improves insulin sensitivity, helping your body use insulin more effectively. How can you start? It's simple. About 10 to 20 minutes before eating, mix 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar or brown rice vinegar in a glass of water, and sip it slowly. But remember, never drink vinegar on an empty stomach. It can irritate your stomach lining. Always take it with or before a meal, and never drink it undiluted. It must always be mixed with water. Now think about it. If you could stabilize your blood sugar every morning, with a small, affordable change, why not start today? 2. The vinegar secret to controlling blood pressure. Let me ask. What's the first thing many seniors do when they wake up? Check their blood pressure. 150, 160, 170. Each time the numbers rise, your heart sinks. We call high blood pressure the silent killer, because it creeps in with no symptoms, quietly damaging your blood vessels over time. But here's something encouraging. A study from Tokyo University found that acetic acid in vinegar helps relax and widen blood vessels. It actually softens arteries that had grown stiff and narrow. Let me tell you about a patient of mine, 85-year-old Mrs. Kim, who had taken blood pressure meds for over 20 years. Every morning, I remember the look on her face. Lately, my headaches have eased and I feel more connected with my family. I remember the simple joy of a walk and a smile, moments that still linger in my memory. Let me share a secret. Vinegar. 1. Blood pressure management. Acetic acid, found in vinegar, promotes the production of nitric oxide in blood vessels. This dilates the vessels and helps flush out excess salt, reducing blood pressure naturally. It's a dual action benefit. The recommended method is to mix a tablespoon of vinegar with warm water and drink it before each meal, morning, noon, and night. Start small if it's too strong, and gradually increase the amount. Adding a little honey can improve both taste and effectiveness. I advise my patients to drink vinegar daily. Just close your eyes, breathe deeply, and enjoy the moment of calm. If you're on blood pressure medication, never stop it abruptly. Always consult your doctor and adjust gradually under their supervision. 2. Liver health. Your liver is your body's silent workhorse. If you often feel bloated or fatigued after meals, your liver might be sending distress signals. Research from the University of Frankfurt shows that organic acids and antioxidants in vinegar help detoxify the liver and regenerate liver cells. A colleague of mine, Mr. Zhang, began drinking vinegar water every morning. After 3 months, his liver function improved significantly better than any medication he had tried. Mix 1 tablespoon of vinegar with warm water and a few drops of lemon juice to boost flavor and vitamin C absorption. If you have a sensitive stomach, drink it after meals. 3. Kidney support. Your kidneys filter over 200 liters of blood daily. As we age, kidney function naturally declines, but vinegar can slow this process. For example, a 68-year-old man, named Kim, avoided recurring kidney stones simply by adopting a vinegar habit. Vinegar alkalizes urine and helps discharge waste effectively. A Japanese study showed that regular vinegar intake improved kidney function by 7% over 6 months. Drink 2 to 3 tablespoons of vinegar diluted in water daily, along with plenty of fluids. About 2 liters a day is ideal. 4. Digestive health. If meals feel more like discomfort than pleasure, bloating, acid reflux vinegar might help. It supports gastric acid secretion and increases beneficial gut bacteria. My patient Mrs. Lee, who had chronic digestive issues for 20 years, found relief after adding vinegar dressing to meals and drinking vinegar water. 1 month later, her symptoms had dramatically improved. Try mixing a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar with half a tablespoon of honey and a few slices of ginger. If you have gastric issues, dilute it well and take it with food to avoid irritation. 5. Constipation relief. Constipation is a common issue, especially as we age. Vinegar contains organic acids and fiber that promote bowel movements. My wife, who had relied on laxatives for years, now goes regularly after drinking a morning glass of vinegar water. Just mix 1 tablespoon of apple vinegar with warm water and half a spoon of honey. Light abdominal massage afterward enhances the effect. Stick with it, and your gut will adjust. 6. Better sleep. Trouble sleeping. Vinegar helps convert tryptophan into melatonin, the sleep hormone. One patient in his 70s who struggled with insomnia for years found peace within a week of drinking vinegar, honey water, before bed. Now, he enjoys deep sleep without medication. Mix warm water with a tablespoon of vinegar and a bit of honey. For added relaxation, brew it with chamomile or lavender tea. 7. Weight management. Gaining weight with age feels inevitable, but it doesn't have to be. A study from Arizona State University found that people who drank vinegar daily for 12 weeks lost an average of 1.9 kilograms. Vinegar increases fullness, slows digestion, improves fat metabolism, and enhances insulin sensitivity. Drink a diluted vinegar solution 15 to 20 minutes before meals, especially dinner, to curb overeating. 8. Skin health. Wrinkles, dullness, aging skin can be disheartening. Vinegar contains alpha-hydroxy acids that gently exfoliate and rejuvenate skin. Its antioxidants fight aging at the source. A patient of mine, Mr. Park, drank vinegar for 6 months and noticed clearer skin and fading freckles. Park drank vinegar for 6 months and noticed clearer skin and fading freckles. Use vinegar both internally in water before meals and externally, diluted, as a toner. Test on a small patch first if you have sensitive skin. 9. Joint and bone health. Stiff knees, aching joints. These aren't just signs of aging. Studies from Cambridge University show that fermented foods, including vinegar, lower the risk of osteoporosis. Vinegar helps maintain calcium levels and strengthens bones. One 71-year-old patient relieved his knee pain by drinking honey vinegar water twice a day. Combine with calcium-rich foods for better absorption. 10. Fatigue recovery. At the end of the day, if your body feels heavy, vinegar might help. It breaks down lactic acid, boosts energy metabolism, and provides potassium for muscle and nerve function. An 80-year-old man I know gardens daily without fatigue, thanks to evening vinegar water. Mix vinegar with water, honey, and a pinch of salt to create a natural electrolyte drink, especially helpful after exercise. 11. One small habit, big impact. Instead of relying on medicine, why not let your habits be the medicine? Vinegar is affordable and simple, but its daily use can outperform even the most expensive remedies. I start every day with a spoonful of vinegar in warm water and my days feel lighter and clearer. Vinegar helps stabilize blood sugar, lower blood pressure, support liver and kidney function, aid digestion, improve sleep, manage weight, enhance skin and bone health, and reduce fatigue. If even one of these areas concerns you, begin today. Don't try to change everything, start with one habit, one spoon. That small change could bring a big difference.